Okay, video number 1 of Navigate on Autopilot. It is August 12th, 2019. Just want to give you an idea of what you can expect with this. We're going to go from on-ramp, which we're on right now, to off-ramp. It's, I don't know, 5 or 6 miles maybe, but it's actually executed this flawlessly the last couple days. And it's pretty interesting the way it works and the way it sees. What I can see is it reads traffic about 200 to 300 yards ahead. I'm not sure how far behind, but hopefully this will give you a good idea of what it looks like to do this. So we're just in queue here, waiting for the meter to get on, and then I'll put it on. Actually, it might let me do it right now. Let's see. It's not letting me go yet. So pull the trigger twice. Navigate on Autopilot, and there we go. So this commute is pretty interesting just because there is one major interchange, which we're coming up to right now, that will get us onto another freeway. Yesterday it changed lanes quite a few times, which was really interesting the way it was doing it. It shows a couple times that I probably wouldn't do myself. Impressive because you have traffic moving very fast on the left. You have merging on the left coming into this lane. There's a lot going on right here, and it's interesting the way that the computer notices and reads everything on both sides and keeps us in the lane. So here we go, merging on its own on the interchange to Business 80. We're in Sacramento, California. This is one area where it's normally, if you get in this right lane and then you merge up ahead, it's quite a bit faster. So that's one difference that I would typically do if I was in control. But it's probably just staying in the lane to where it doesn't have to do any unnecessary merging. So just for reference, I took delivery on this Model X Raven with full self-driving last Monday, so 8 days ago. Just so you know which exact year and model car this is. And I have to say that it has exceeded every expectation that I had. I did a lot of research, YouTubing, watching videos, and it's just something that really speaks to the reason why there's so many YouTubers and so many fans of Tesla. It's just an unbelievable experience to drive one of these vehicles. I know Elon, he actually he doesn't even want to call them a car. I mean, it's just more of like a personal happiness sphere, device, computer, all in one piece of technology. And I have to agree. I mean, you know, this was just sitting there, so I had to press the accelerator. So now it's telling me up, I don't know if the camera can see that, upcoming lane change to the left. Keep my hand on the wheel. This newest software, and I do have the latest software, I'm not really sure, I think which version it is. It's 2019.28. something. but I did receive this software upgrade about, I don't know, 3 days after taking delivery of the car. And from what I understand from other people that are YouTubing about Navigate on Auto, there goes the blinker. And so it's trying to change lanes and merge into the left here and brake. And as you can see, there's quite a bit of traffic right here, so it's waiting for somebody to let it in. Looks like this truck on the left was going to, it has a hard time reading that, I think. So again, I'm just trying to see how far I can go without actually taking control of this vehicle. Have not had to interrupt once so far yet. So still has the blinker on. And there it goes. Accelerates, makes the lane change by itself, and merges into traffic. And we're once again on our way. So if you don't have a little bit of pressure on the steering wheel, it will start to flash on the screen. There's a little white portion of the screen. It will start to flash at you. And if you don't put pressure on the steering wheel, it will shut down autopilot for the rest of your drive, which really means that you need to pull over, put it in park, and restart the Navigate on Autopilot, and it will start again. I've had it happen once on a long trip to San Francisco last week, and I had to control the car until we stopped and at a rest stop, and then as soon as we started up again, it accepted the Navigate on Autopilot. But back to my experience this far driving this vehicle, and I've never been a car guy. I'm coming from a Audi Q7, which was a great car, but you know, other than just having it be a nice vehicle, comfortable vehicle, didn't really excite me. This vehicle is completely different. Driving this thing when you're in control of it is an absolute pure joy. I mean, it's intoxicatingly fast, and just toggling on and off, weaving in and out of traffic with the power that comes is incredible. And it's actually, I mean, it's something that you just have to experience, because unless you're somebody that can afford, you know, a $300,000 Lamborghini or Ferrari, I don't even know how you would even begin to understand what the power and especially the instantaneous torque that these vehicles have. And again, this is not the performance model, so I believe this one is rated, it's rated at 4.4 seconds 0 to 60, but literally it throws you back in your seat. And you can be driving 75 miles an hour and hit the gas and it throws you back in your seat. And that's just something would probably never make, and I think they sort of frown on that as far as you know, safety on the road. But it did it very safely. It read traffic on both sides. It read the speed. We'll see if it does it again up here. There's a big swooping left coming up, and then we'll be exiting about, I don't know, 2 miles after that. So traffic merging onto the highway from the right, and we're shooting down the middle. And again, now it's trying to put its indicator